Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today I'll be doing a review on the Gemini Jets Lufthansa Airbus A320-200 in their previous livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Troy's Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas, here in the United States of America, and his website address is www.troystoysinc.com. But first, allow me to share some information about the history of Lufthansa and how they came to existence, if you would please. Lufthansa actually traces its history beginnings back to 1926 when Deutsche Lufthansa AG was formed in Berlin, Germany. DLH, as it was known for short, was actually Germany's major flag carrier until 1945, when all services were suspended following the defeat of Germany in World War II. Then fast forward to January 6, 1953, in an effort to create a new national airline, a company called Lufthansa was founded in Cologne, Germany. Then on August 6, 1954, Lufthansa acquired the name and the logo of the liquidated Deutsche Lufthansa for 30,000 Deutschmarks, thus continuing the tradition of a German flag carrier of that name, which is mostly recognized today as Lufthansa, as the airline commenced operations shortly thereafter on April 1, 1955. The name of the company Lufthansa is derived from the word Luft, which is the German word for air, and Hansa, which is the Latin term meaning guild, which is most commonly used historically in reference to the Hanseatic League. The headquarters of Lufthansa is located in Deutz, an inner-city sectional part of Cologne, Germany, while the carrier's main hub and base of operations is located on the grounds of Frankfurt Airport, which is located approximately 7.5 miles southwest of central Frankfurt, Germany. Lufthansa also has a secondary hub located at Munich Airport, which is located approximately 17.7 miles northeast of Munich, Germany. Lufthansa is currently the largest airline in Europe based in terms of passengers carried and fleet size, as it currently operates services to 220 destinations in 81 countries across Africa, North and South America, Asia, and Europe, with the operating fleet of 270 aircraft, which includes 77 Airbus A320s, in which 67 of those are the Airbus A320-200s, including this one, and the remaining 10 are the Airbus A320neos, new engine option. And in addition to the 77 Airbus A320s that are currently operating in Lufthansa's fleet, Lufthansa also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 128 aircraft, which includes 51 Airbus A320neos, new engine options, and those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. Lufthansa also reached another prestigious milestone in the aviation world on December 4, 2017, as Lufthansa became the first European airline to receive this prestigious honor of officially becoming a certified 5-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, as Lufthansa also became the 10th airline in the world to hold this distinctive honor, along with ANA All Nippon Airways, based out of Tokyo, Japan, Asiana Airlines, based out of Seoul, South Korea, Cathay Pacific, based out of Hong Kong, Etihad Airways, based out of Abu Dhabi, Eva Air, based out of Taipei, Taiwan, Garuda Indonesia, based out of Jakarta, Indonesia, Hainan Airlines, based out of Haikou, Hainan, China, Qatar Airways, based out of Doha, Qatar, and Singapore Airlines, based out of Singapore. And the Airbus destination code for Lufthansa on this particular aircraft is 14. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box. You see here where you see the engraved Gemini 200 decal. You see the computer generated picture of the aircraft, the airline's logo, the airline's title name, the aircraft type, the registration ship number, and the aircraft name, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast model, as well as the item number information at the bottom of the box. Now you're looking at the back of the box where you see the Gemini Jets information, along with their Facebook social media page information, the Lufthansa official licensed product decal, the airline's logo. Now you're looking at the top of the box where you see the Gemini engraved gold decal and the warning information. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box where you see the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, as well as their website information, www.geminijets.com. You can also go to their website and see if you can get this model or any other models you might be interested in, okay? Now you're looking at the left side of the box where you see the Gemini 200 engraved gold decal, as well as the 1/200 scale diecast model information, the aircraft type, the registration ship number, the aircraft name, the computer generated picture of the aircraft type on this side, as well as the item number information on this side of the box as well. Now you're looking at the right side of the box, the same information that I showed you on the left side of the box early on, okay? Now you're looking at the front of the box. At this angle, I got it laying down, and the reason is the flap here. Flip up then right there. Now I'm opening that up. Now that's the foam you see there, and you see there that is the tripod stand that came with this model. Now I'm getting ready now something here from this point forward. I will not be doing no more models with these tripod stands. I got an alternative stand, so I'll show you that in a moment. I'm kind of done with these tripod stands, and I don't know why Gemini Jets have not woken up to that, because these tripod stands are not working. But anyway, I digress. So with that right there, I'm gonna take the foam off and let you see the model inside of the aircraft. Let's see the aircraft model inside of the packaging box. Check it out. There's the model inside of the packaging box. You see there, folks. All right. And this is the alternative stand that I'll be using from now on. This came from a JC Wings model. If you got a JC Wings model, you want to do your reviews, use an alternative model stand from JC Wings. It's more better, okay? And then you see that padding right there. That would prevent your model from being damaged or scratched. That's what that black padding there is for, folks. Now, with all that information out of the way about the history of Lufthansa, all the details here on this box you see here, as well as the foaming packaging, as well as the tripod stand that I decided to keep in the packaging box, as well as the alternative model stand that didn't come with the model I use as an alternative. With no further ado, everyone, here is the model out of the packaging box. Check it out. There it is, everyone. The Gemini Jets Lufthansa Airbus A320-200 featuring the Sharklets in their previous livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. Now let me share you some information about this current livery scheme. Well, it was their livery scheme. All right. This is the current livery scheme for the time being for Lufthansa, which was adopted along with a new corporate identity sometime in 1988, and has been the airline's signature trademark livery look ever since 1988. However, on February 7, 2018, Lufthansa unveiled their newest livery scheme, as the new livery look will officially become the airline's new signature trademark livery look for the foreseeable future. And word has they went back and redid that livery again. They just painted the tail a lighter blue. That's about it, you know. But I can't wait to Gemini Jets or JC Wings do a model review on one of those. Oh, I'm waiting on that one, okay? But anyway, with that being said, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out. Now we're going to start at the front of the aircraft on the port/left side, where you see the nose cones. Right here, the nose cone, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door with the partial registration ship number on there, ZP. See the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those later on in the model review. Stay tuned for that part. I have no idea what that is by the logo. If somebody can tell me what that is, I would truly appreciate it. To keep that in mind the next time I do another A320 review, okay? Now, you see this Lufthansa logo right underneath the cockpit when you see there? This logo was designed by the late German architect and graphic designer Otto Firle in 1918, as it symbolizes an enriched style crane in flight. The emblem was also adopted by Deutsche Lufthansa in 1926 and has been the airline's official logo ever since. Now, you can also see this logo can also be seen on the wingtip device. Check it out. There. Inside the wingtip device there as well. There, as well as the tail fin of the aircraft. There. Alright. Alright, now you see the Stylized decal between the cockpit windows and the L1 entrance door. Lufthansa joined the Star Alliance along with Air Canada, SAS Scandinavian Airlines System, and United and Thai Airways International as one of the 5 founder members on May 14, 1997, which consists of 27 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. Okay. Now we on the right side of the front part of the aircraft, where you see the Lufthansa title right there. And then underneath the windows there, the Airbus A320-200 decal. Lufthansa acquired their very first Airbus A320-200 aircraft, which bears the registration ship number D-AIPA on October 16, 1989, and also became the very first European carrier to take delivery of the very first Airbus A320-200 aircraft that's equipped with the Sharklet wingtip device that's installed on this aircraft, which bears the registration ship number D-AIZP on March 1st, 2013, as Lufthansa at one time registered and operated as many as 101 Airbus A320s in their fleet. And now, as of February 2018, or at the time of this video review posting, only 77 are currently operating in Lufthansa's fleet, in which 43 of those are installed with the Sharklet wingtip device on the aircraft, including this one right here. Alright? Now you see the name under the Airbus A320-200 decal. That is, the name of that aircraft is Plauen, and that's the name of this aircraft, as Plauen is also a historic German town that's located in the Free State of Saxony in east central Germany, as the town of Plauen is also situated near the border countries of Bavaria and the Czech Republic. Okay, you also see the Lufthansa titles right there on the upper front part of the aircraft. Alright, now you're looking at these nice little massive engines on this aircraft, and these are the CFMI-CFM56-5B4/3 type engines that are used on this particular Lufthansa Airbus A320-200 aircraft with the Sharklets. You also see the engine cones right there as well. It's very detailed. You also got a better visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the port side. You see there, along with the landing gear door there as well. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, and I'm going to tell you, turbofan blades on here do not spin, but I'm going to let you check them out anyway. Here it is. Now you're looking at the front of the engines on the port side here, featuring the engine strikes right there. And as I mentioned, the turbofans do not spin, so I'm not going to waste my time showing you because they do not spin. Anybody got this model know exactly what I'm talking about. But at least you got a side view of the landing bogey gears here on the port side, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear door. Okay. Now you're looking at the engines on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes. They are detailed, but like I said, they do not spin, so I'm not going to waste my time showing you how they spin. So there it is right there. At least you got a view of the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear door. However, there is no inboard landing light on this aircraft. Alright. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. We got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear doors, the nose gear lights, the nose gear struts, as well as the realistic nose gears. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to take it back to the port side because there's more information shared over there as well. Let's roll. Alright, we're still on the port side of the aircraft where you need this wingtip device, but next to this wingtip device you see the red navigation light. Now let's talk about this blended winglet, better known as a Sharklet. It began back in 2009 when Airbus came up with another creative name for these blended winglets, as you can see, in which the company decided to call them the Sharklets, which is designed to enhance payload range performance, resulting in reducing fuel consumption at the same time. Auckland-based Air New Zealand became the first airline to have these specialized wingtip devices installed on their Airbus A320 aircraft back in 2012. You also see the airline's logo there as well. Alright, we're at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, where you see the Lufthansa.com decal right there above the windows by the rear L2 door. The Lufthansa.com decal, that's the airline's website address, okay? And then we get underneath the windows there, you see the registration ship number, D-AIZP. Registration ship number, D-AIZP. This was the first Airbus A320-200 aircraft with the Sharklets to enter Lufthansa's fleet, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on February 19, 2013, and was delivered to Lufthansa on March 1, 2013. Now you're looking at the German flag decal right there next to the registration ship number, and this flag decal represents the country where Lufthansa currently operates from as the national flag carrier for the country of Germany. All right. Now you're looking at the tail fin of this aircraft, featuring the partial registration ship number at the top of the tail fin, as well as the airline's logo. In my opinion, they should have kept this gold logo on their new updated livery scheme. Like I said, I can't wait to Gemini, Jets, or JC Wings do a model on one of those. I just can't wait. But I digress. Alright. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here, where you see the strobe light right there, as well as the APU exhaust. There's no hole there. It's just a little silver deal there. It's not even painted. That's just what it is. Alright. Now you're looking at the Lufthansa Airbus A320-200 from the rear view angle, featuring the Sharklets on both sides, as well as the APU exhaust hole there. Impressive. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft on the starboard side, where you see the nose gear struts, the nose gear door, featuring the partial registration ship number on the nose gear door, ZP. You see the airline's logo, the Stylized decal, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, as well as the windshield wipers. And then you see the Lufthansa titles. You see the Airbus A320-200 decal, the name of the aircraft, plowing, as well as the front bulk bin door. Now you're looking at a view of the CFMI-CFM56-5B4/3 type engines on this aircraft on the starboard side, the engine cone, as well as the landing gears and the landing gear door there as well. Now you're looking at the Sharklet wingtip device here on the starboard side, featuring the airline's logo, including the green navigation light next to that Sharklet wingtip device. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft, where you see the rear bulk bin door, the AFT bulk bin door, the registration ship number, the German flag decal, the website address, the airline's website address, as well as the logo on this blue tail, including the partial registration ship number on the tail. Check it out. There you have it. I'm gonna kind of miss that tail on there, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, I'm gonna let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. They roll alright, but a little rough there, but it is what it is. It does tilt, as you see, it's tilting by itself. And sad to tell you, the nose gears on this aircraft do not swivel. They swivel a little bit, but you gotta be careful because it might break off on this particular aircraft model, okay? So with that being said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to start at the aerial bird's eye view. We're going to start at the front part of the aircraft, where you see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, a high frequency antenna. You see the Stylized decal on both sides, the Lufthansa titles on both sides, the anti-collision beacon light you see there, the satellite communication antenna in 3D, another high frequency antenna, the airline's website address on both sides, another antenna, there's the tail, and then there's the horizontal stabilizers here and here, and you see the little dot on the horizontal stabilizer on this side as well as over here. Those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings, folks. You have the wing walkway. You got the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers. You see the engines there with the engine stripe. You come up here, and then you see the Sharklet wingtip device with the airline's logo on this side. Well, let's check out this side, folks. You got the emergency wing walkway on this side, flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. The engines, featuring the engine stripe on this side, as well as the Sharklet wingtip device on this side, as well as the airline's logo, as you see displayed there as well. Alright, now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, how it's painted in all gray. I'm going to miss that part as well. See the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, the open nose gear door with the partial registration ship number on ZP, the nose gear, the front bulk bin door, an antenna, the Gemini Jets logo, the anti-collision beacon light right here under the belly, the hole where the stand goes in at, another antenna, the rear bulk bin door, the AFT bulk bin door, the pressure relief valves, as well as the APU exhaust doors right there, the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Let's check out the gears here. Realistic, but they don't tilt, okay? Then you see the engines under here, underneath. Flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. Then you see the Sharklet wingtip device here on this side here. Let's check out this side. See the gears. You see the engines underneath here, very detailed and scripted. Flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. And then you see the Sharklet wingtip device with the Airline's logo on this side here as well. Now, since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that alternative model stand that I'm going to use from now on with narrow body models. And I decided to ditch the tripod stand. So with no further ado, here is the model on the alternative stand. Check it out. Alright, finally got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation. You see it's holding up pretty good though. I like your opinion and objection. Should I start doing it with alternative model stand, or go back and stick with the tripod stand? Leave your comments in the comment section, please. But anyway, you're looking at this model in the takeoff landing position here on the starboard, on the port side, sorry about that. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft in the takeoff landing position with the Sharklets on both sides, the gears intact, and nice little CFMI engines right there on point on this nice little alternative model stand. Now you're looking at this model in a takeoff landing position here on the starboard side with the model on the alternative stand. Impressive. And finally, looking at this model from the tail cam angle in a takeoff landing position with the model on this alternative stand. Awesome. And now, since I'll show you this model in all angles with this alternative stand, I definitely want to hear your input on that. Should I start doing it this way, or go back to the traditional way of doing with the tripod stands on it? I kind of like this way better, okay? I just want to hear from you guys, all right? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take this model off the stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review, all right? Let's roll. All right, now let's talk about the seating configuration on this aircraft, all right? Lufthansa has two seating configured versions for their Airbus A320-200s. However, on this particular Lufthansa Airbus A320-200 with the Sharklets, it seats 168 passengers in a two-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, everyone, from rows 1 to 7, which will be from here to about right here. You have 28 slimline business class seats in rows 8 to 32, which will be about from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have an additional 140 slimline economy class seats, which brings the total to 168 seats. And finally, as of February 2018, or at the time of this video review posting, Lufthansa currently utilizes their Airbus A320-200 with Sharklets from their hubs in Frankfurt to destinations such as Algiers, Amman, Ankara, Beirut, Bologna, Budapest, Copenhagen, Helsinki, Larnaca, London Heathrow, Berlin, Madrid, Malta, Manchester, Milan Linate, Moscow Domodedovo, Moscow Nukovo, Naples, Nice, Ligny Novgorod, Oslo, Palma Mallorca, Porto, Prague, Riga, Samara, Sofia, St. Petersburg, Stockholm, Tallinn, Tunis, Venice, Vienna, Vilnius, Zagreb, Zurich, Birmingham, Berlin Tegel, Valencia, Munich, Casablanca, and Rome Fiumicino, Brussels, Stuttgart, Bremen, Hamburg, Dusseldorf, and Berlin Schofeld. And from Munich to Bucharest, London Heathrow, Manchester, Frankfurt, Sofia, Moscow Domodedovo, Vienna, Hamburg, Dublin, Sarajevo, Cologne, Malta, Dusseldorf, Budapest, Split, Croatia, and Berlin Tegel. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model review or you plan on getting this model review. It is still available. Snatch it up while you can and while it's in this livery, because this livery is becoming very scarce now, all right? Especially they already changed their livery scheme, okay? This is really going to be a hot item, okay? So with that said, please rate, subscribe, leave your comments and suggestions. And with that said, take care, God bless, stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.